some tracing ASMR videos that actually trace on the screen, and you need to guess whether it's a word or an object. You need to guess what they're tracing. Today's game is similar to this, except I won't be tracing on the screen, and instead I will be describing the tracing. So we are going to imagine together that now you are sitting in front of me with your back to my face, and I will describe to you what I would be tracing on your back. So it's similar to our focus game, but it's not really focusing. It's just you need to guess what I'm drawing. It's like a Pictionary. It's like the Pictionary we played, but instead of you seeing what I'm drawing, I would be describing it to you, like a twist. Okay? Okay. Are you ready, besties, to begin? Let's go. Round 1. Are you ready? Focus. I start at a single point in the middle. I draw one line straight up, then one line straight down from the point in the middle. Okay? So I start at the single point in the middle. I draw one line straight up and one line straight down. I go back to the center and draw a line to the left and a line to the right. It looks like a plus sign. Now I draw 2 diagonal lines right through the same center point. Finally, at the very tip of every line, I draw a tiny circle. What did I trace? What did I trace? Can you guess it, bestie? Yeah, it's very similar to Pictionary, but I'm describing what I'm tracing instead of actually tracing it. But bestie will show you there's like a point in the middle. Straight line up, straight line down. Then you got the left, got the right, and then diagonal. And then circle, 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 circle. Don't do that again, you don't know how to trace well. Anyway, besties, did you guess it? It's very easy, we even did it in Pictionary. The answer is snowflake. It's a snowflake, and I think that was very easy to guess, right? I bet it is. Okay, let's move on to round number 2. Focus on my description. I start at the bottom, drawing a wide, flat U. Okay, so I'm drawing a U shape that curves upward. A U shape that curves upward. I connect the 2 top points with a straight horizontal line. So you see how the U is open at the top. I closed it with a horizontal line. On the right side, I add a small semicircle loop. To finish it off, I go to the top and draw 3 wiggly vertical lines floating in the air. What did I trace? I just noticed that I'm tracing exactly the same things I drew at Pictionary. semicircle inside or below the line, and then above it we're drawing like three wiggly lines. So what did we trace? Oh, sorry, I messed up. The semicircle, it's not under the horizontal line, it's on the right side of the U. Like we drew a semicircle. So what is it? Again, I'm gonna repeat the description because I think I messed up a little bit. We start with a U. We close the U with a horizontal line, and then we draw a semicircle on the right side. And then three wiggly lines outside on above the horizontal line we drew to close the U. So what did I trace, besties? What did I trace? A warm mug. That's correct, because the wiggly lines are the smoke, so it's supposed to be like a hot drink. It could be a mug of cocoa or tea or anything. But if you guessed a warm mug, you are correct. I also drew it a Pictionary. That's why I just noticed that I'm repeating. I hope you don't mind, besties. Okay, round 3. I start at the very top with a tiny point. I draw a short diagonal line down and to the left, then a short horizontal line back toward the center. I repeat this, making the diagonal lines longer and the horizontal lines wider as I go down, creating a zigzag staircase effect on both sides. So I'm doing this on this side and on this side from the starting point in the center. Remember that this is all winter themed, so I think it would be easy to guess. At the very bottom in the center, I draw a small solid square. So what did I trace? A point in the middle, okay? I go zigzag, 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 and then on the other side zigzag, 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 and then a small box connecting the last zigzags. So what did I trace? What did I trace, bestie? What did I trace? A pine tree, that's correct. I traced a pine tree. Did you get it right, or was it too difficult, or did I fail to describe it well? Let me know if you got it right. I hope you had fun, besties. It's just 3 short rounds. Actually, I'm gonna add one more round, but it's going to be difficult, okay? Final round, round 4. So, I draw a large square. On top of that square, I drew 2 diagonal lines that meet at a point in the middle, like a triangle. So I draw a square, and then I draw a triangle above the square, but like attached to it on the top. On the right side of that triangle, I draw a small vertical rectangle sticking up. Finally, inside the big square, I draw 4 tiny squares grouped together in a cross shape. What did I trace? So again, we start with a big square with a big triangle attached to the top of the square. At the right side of the triangle, we draw a small vertical rectangle. And then inside the big square, we draw four squares, smaller squares that each of them have a plus sign inside. So, did you guess it? I think it's very obvious. We all used to draw such a thing. Oops, sorry. It's a cabin or a house. That's correct. The triangle is like the roof. The small rectangle we described is the chimney. And then the four squares